Mr. Dark Reads here. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who've subbed to my channel and have listened to any of my narrations. I also would like to thank all of the authors and musical composers who really make my videos come to life. I appreciate all of your support. It means a whole lot to me. Today's video will be my last video of 2018, and I've decided to be supportive and feature a newcomer to the narrating community. He goes by ThePageOfHorror and currently has about 8 subscribers. He has narrated and produced the video you're about to view. If you enjoy it, please consider subbing to his channel. A link will be provided in the description. Without further ado, please welcome ThePageOfHorror's narration of 3 true scary babysitting stories. Enjoy.
There was this time long ago. I was in charge of watching my cousin and his 4 friends while they slept over. My uncle was paying me $100 to watch them for the night. All I did was play video games with a bunch of 10-year-olds for the most of the night. I thought it would be the easiest $100 I ever made, but things took a huge turn for the worst when I heard footsteps coming from upstairs. We were in the basement playing video games. 2 of the kids also heard the sound. I counted 5 kids sitting on the couches, and neither my aunt or uncle was supposed to be home that night. I swallowed my gum when I realized the basement door was wide open. I told them to stay there while I ran upstairs to shut the door. The door didn't have a lock from the inside, only the outside. I called to the kids to hide in the workout room. I shut the TV and all the lights, and then followed the kids into the workout room. We listened in the dark as the footsteps approached the basement door, and then the horrible sound of the basement door opening, followed by heavy steps stomping down each stair, one by one. One of my cousin's friends were crying. I had to tell them to shut the hell up. I leaned against the door with a chair, along with a bunch of barbell weights wedged against it. I listened as the door to the boiler room was opened and a few moments later closed. Screams of children filled the room as the doorknob to the workout room began to turn. I pushed the door with all my might to keep it shut. Whoever was on the other side quickly gave up as we heard rushed footsteps going up the stairs. I heard the footsteps right above our heads, moving in the direction of the front door. This was before everybody had cell phones, so calling somebody first wasn't an option. I scanned the whole house, finding that the front door had been left open and all the bedrooms upstairs had been trashed. Nobody was in the house, so I called the kids up. A few things had been stolen, but as long as nobody was hurt, we were all happy. I was in grade school and was told to watch my brother, a year younger than me. My doorbell rang once and I didn't answer because I was taught not to answer the door when young and home alone, so I just ignored the ring. Then the doorbell is pressed another 5 times, so I assume it's my family or a friend. I go into my dining room and peer through the window. A man in a trench coat with a hat is walking away from my home and starts pacing in my driveway. I freak out and check that my back door is locked and get my brother to do the garage and the front door. The man comes back as my brother is sitting underneath the door, as the man is now not only knocking and ringing the doorbell, but also trying to turn the doorknob. After a few minutes, he goes onto the road and reverses in his kidnapper car down my street. Still wondering what would have happened if he turned the knob, his first visit to my door. Okay, so I was babysitting a 2-month-old, my niece, and a 5-year-old, my other niece, at my house. The 5-year-old was sleeping in my mom's room, right across from the baby's room. I was laying in bed in the baby's room, and it's like midnight. All of a sudden, my 5-year-old niece starts screaming from across the hall. I jump out of bed and find her sitting upright in bed with her eyes closed, as if she's still sleeping, and she's pointing in the corner, saying the witch is here, the witch is here. I lay her back down, and she lays down as if nothing had happened. When I walk back into the baby's room, she's sitting up and playing patty cake and looking up at the corner in the ceiling. How does a 2-month-old baby know how to play patty cake? I have no flipping idea. Freaked me out.